Brussels Diplomatic. We are with Mr. Beauregard, the new country manager for Benelux for Fujitsu. Mr. Beauregard, we are interested to know this World Tour 2016, the highlights.
Well, the principle of the World Tour within Fujitsu is to have the ability to bring it onto the local markets, the power and the innovation of the Fujitsu group. Fujitsu is a world player when it goes to innovation, specifically innovation into the digital world. And sometimes it is very difficult to go from the concept to what it is in reality in our real life and what is it going to change in our real life. The principle behind the World Tour is really to show to the people so that they can feel, they can experience, they can taste what is it that's the upcoming innovation of Fujitsu and how much the impact will be on our businesses and on our lives.
How do you combine the corporate strategy and the local approach?
Well, Fujitsu is very strong in having a corporate strategy that you can translate in a local way according to the needs of the local markets. That means that we have the ability in Belgium to take what's the best out of Fujitsu for Belgium or for the Benelux and to bring it to the Benelux. But what is not appealing or not interesting for any reason, might it be because of standards that are different, might it be because of other things, and that we do not have, of course, to apply those things. So that gives us a great flexibility in choosing what is the most dedicated to the needs of our clients and ensuring that through that we are serving the clients in the best way. Now, to give you an example of this very quickly, there is a need actually in Europe and in the world, but more and more of having what we call services instead of directly product sales. People, our clients, they want to have the ability to scale their investments according to their actual business needs, and those business needs can vary from one month to the other, and can vary from 1 week even from the other, or from one day to the other. Now, we are working and we are presenting today the cloud platform and the orchestration platform of Fujitsu, called K5 and MetaArc, but those platforms are allowing our customers who are working with those platforms to actually align on a daily basis or on a minute basis, basically, the needs they could have in power, in computation power, in line with their actual business needs. So you're not anymore investing in a computer power that will give you the ability later on to do something. You just buy it when you need it.
What about the social impact of digital transformation? How Fujitsu is transforming this social aspect?
The social impact of digital transformation will be huge. Is actually already huge, but will be even bigger. We look at it in a very positive way. You know, if I look at other massive transformation that has been in the world, we're going from coal to oil, or going from horses to cars. Of course, a number of people had to change the way they were working, had to change the way they were doing business, had to change the way they were studying even. And you know, the work they've been performing was not necessarily the same work in the same environment that the one of their parents. But at the end of the day, we're better off today in our world than we were a century ago. The same is going to happen, and it's happening now very, very fast. We see already upcoming the end of the mobile apps. You remember, but you know, a few years ago, mobile apps was hype, and we already see now that those will be replaced by robots, basically computer robots, in which you will, instead of having an app to, you know, to get your pizza delivered at home, basically just going to type in onto your computer that I want a pizza delivered, and the computer will sort it out for you in order to have the pizza delivered at your home address, so that you do not have to give anymore your address, your thing, your favorite pizza, things like that. So this is happening. The social impact will be great at the end of the day. Why is it so? Because it's gonna we're looking by all those innovation is looking to have more efficiency in certain process where we do not necessarily need to have human being steering those processes. But if we do not need human beings steering those processes, that means that the human being will have more time for doing other things. Like we have more time today because we do not have to care about our horses, but the car is just there in front of my garage. The same type of time I will save so that I have more interaction with my family or with my friend or with my patient. So we look at it in a very, very positive way, and the social impact will be positive.
More human aspects.
Absolutely. A technology that is not dedicated to enhance human life, to make our life better, has basically no chance to go through. Will not go through for a long time, will not happen, will ask for significant investment with basically no return investment. Because if a technology is not meant to enhance people's life, people will not adhere to that technology. People adhere to the technology that makes their life better or that makes their life easier. So at the end of the day, human-centric innovation, which is basically the motto and the strategy of Fujitsu, is basically saying the innovation and the technology we're working on is there to sustain a better life in a better world.